much rain there, too much rain, something we are also watching right here at home, Annie.
And that's exactly where we don't want to get to that level, Julie. And so that's why we're really monitoring our conditions right now, because our ground is saturated. So anything that does fall on top of what we've already seen, not looking good. Flood watch, it is in effect still until this evening at 7 p.m. That includes everybody in this location. So what we're seeing are anywhere between 1 to 3 inches with locally higher amounts. And it's been very impressive because showers and thunderstorms, no severe thunderstorms at this time. I can't rule out the potential for a marginally strong to severe storm later on today, but it would be few and far between. The big story still will be this flash flooding that will be of a concern. We have a flash flood warning until 9:45. That does include northern portions of Tulsa County and extending over into southwestern portions of Rogers County. They saw about 2 inches of rainfall in under an hour. On top of what we've already seen, again, that's been about 9 inches of rainfall. And then you put 2 inches on top of that, that's not good. So it's a substantial amount of rain in a short amount of time is what we want to kind of steer away from. And that's not looking to be the case, especially for the morning into the afternoon. So really watching where those thunderstorms want to line up to, because that's going to be capable of producing a lot more rainfall. Looking about 1.25 inches here, that's what it wants to say for Tulsa. But as you can see where that darker shading in, there's some isolated spots that have received that 2 inches of rainfall in less than an hour. Check out Hominy, right about 1.5 inches of rainfall at this time. So I'm really monitoring these numbers. How much more are we likely to see on top of what we already have right now? Could potentially see another 2 inches here for Tulsa. Yeah, 2 inches over to prior. Again, this is not set in stone. This is projections of what we're looking at and why the National Weather Service has put our area under that flood watch. Again, 1 to 3 inches in retrospect on a normal day sounds great, but 1 to 3 inches when you have 9 to 10 inches of rainfall in the last 7 days, not so great. That's just going to create more concerns, especially those rivers and those lake levels as well. We're keeping a close watch on those. Future track on radar. Let's talk about what we could see. Again, they want to try to sneak in an isolated stronger storm. Would be few and far between. I think most of these will stay below that severe criteria with more of a small hail threat. Locally heavy rainfall is still going to be the main concern. This is an upper level wave that's just moving from Texas where we're seeing all that rainfall. It's coming into our location. So that's concerning us and raising a little bit more of those red flags. It's not moving very quickly, but I can promise you by tonight we will start to see a little bit of a break in that precipitation as we head into the evening hours and through the overnight. We're finally going to turn off that water. So that's good news. We're going to stay dry and quiet through the overnight and into the first half of tomorrow. Currently 57, north winds about 7 miles per hour. Dew point around 56. Our air is saturated. Temperatures generally in those 60s south, but you can see more of that rain cooled air that those areas have been hit harder with that rainfall. Right now sitting in those 50s, 53 to 4 acre, 54. Good morning to Copan. Flood watch until 7 p.m. staying in those 60s east northeast winds with highs for today much cooler. We're going to struggle to get in those upper 60s, lower 70s for today. So no 80-degree readings in the mix. For tonight, staying in those 60s. There's that drier air mass working in. Overnight lows right around 61 here for Tulsa. As we start our Monday, we do get a break. That cloud coverage will move out. Temperatures will warm back into those 80s. Here comes our next line of showers and thunderstorms. Latest model wants to move this in around 5 o'clock, but I could see it coming in closer to about sunset. And what I'm talking about would be our next round of strong to severe storms. We have another dry line that will be sliding through with a system behind it. So we have the right ingredients yet again for those stronger storms to develop. Wichita to Oklahoma City looks to be under that bullseye, but we're still 36 hours out at least from the system arriving. So there still could be some changes. It still could move a little bit closer to our location, something we're watching. We are under a level 3 out of 5 for a potentially stronger storm. So all modes of severe weather are on the table. We will walk you through this hour by hour coming up in the next half hour. 84 your high temperature for tomorrow. Julie.
Annie, thank you. Taking